Hello everyone, this is the Fukuoka Airport International Terminal. In this video, I'll be sharing my experience flying from the Fukuoka Airport International Terminal to Hong Kong on Cathay Pacific Airways. I've entered the terminal. The first floor of this terminal is the bus station. My flight today is a Cathay Pacific flight to Hong Kong departing at 4:30 p.m. The departure level is on the third floor, so let's take the escalator up. The expanded and renovated section of the international terminal reopened on March 28, 2025, making it even more convenient. I'll be arriving at the departure level shortly. This is the departure level. It's bright and spacious. There is a staffed counter, but you can check in no time at the self-service check-in kiosk. I was able to check my bag in quickly using the self-service counter as well. Let's head to the security. The security checkpoint and immigration area were completely empty, so I was through in no time. After that, the layout takes you through the newly expanded duty-free shopping floor. I'm not very familiar with it, so I'm not sure, but there seems to be some pretty well-known brand stores lined up here. There's also a wide selection of cosmetics popular at airport duty-free shops, but there's hardly anyone around here. A little further ahead, a tower made of Hakata fabric came into view. The airplane design is so nice. It was just before cherry blossom season, so there was a lovely spot for taking photos. There is a Hakata food hall here. It looks like you'll be able to enjoy Fukuoka cuisine right until you leave. Let's head to the concourse where the boarding gates are lined up. From here on, the facilities are the same as before. The apron is coming into view. The windows are quite large, so it's easy to see the planes. There are also many duty-free shops lining the concourse. These are the duty-free shops that have been here since long ago. The concourse itself isn't very large, but there are plenty of spacious areas where you can relax. There are decorations that let you experience the seasons of Japan, which is really lovely. The airplane I'll be boarding is coming into view. It's an Airbus A350. It's pretty easy to see and it takes great photos. I still have some time before my boarding time, so I take a little more walk around. The new area seems to be lined with mostly high-end duty-free shops, but this area has plenty of regular souvenir shops. There is a Uniqlo there. Don't worry if you forget something. Here is the lounge Fukuoka. I have a little time before boarding, so I'm going to stop by for a bit. By the way, we're entering this lounge based on my airline status. Simply showing my boarding pass wasn't enough. I needed an invitation. Since I checked in without using the staffed counter this time, I didn't have an invitation. However, I was able to enter after having my status verified over the phone. For your information, Priority Pass is also accepted here. This is the buffet area. This is a French bread roll made with mentaiko, a specialty of Hakata. They also have yakitori and dashimaki omelette here. There is also a dessert section. It's a buffet with a wide variety of options. Next, I go find a seat. It's pretty spacious and there are plenty of seats, so it should be fine. This time I made sure not to overeat. There are also ramen and curry on the menu, so I'd like to try those next time. I chose a counter seat by the window, but the sofa seat looks comfortable and nice too. From here, it's amazing to have the Cathay Pacific plane I'm flying on this time right in front of me. From here as well, I can see the runway. It's almost time to board, so let's hurry over there. Boarding has begun. As I thought the last time I flew, it seems to me that many people flying with Cathay Pacific tend to just join any line they see, rather than waiting for a designated one. I managed to get through the long line and pass the boarding gate without any trouble. Here, you board the plane after going down an escalator. Okay, let's get moving and get on board. The business class cabin, which I'd love to try someday, passes by. I walk right through the premium economy section as well. I'm flying in economy, but luckily I managed to get a seat in the very front row. There is plenty of leg room. The controller was slightly broken. Of course, my seat is by the window. The plane started moving right on the time, just what you expected from a 5-star airline. One thing I really appreciated about flying with Cathay Pacific this time was how great they are for one-world elite members. I bought the cheapest economy class ticket this time, but I was able to choose any seat I wanted. Of course, I was able to select the front row seat with extra leg room for free. Plus, I was able to check in one additional bag for free. This is a huge difference from Japanese airlines, where restrictions have been getting stricter lately. The aircraft is comfortable and the service is excellent, so you might actually want to fly with Cathay Pacific Airways not only when traveling to Hong Kong but also when connecting to Europe or Australia. The plane has arrived at the takeoff position. Usually, when I take domestic flights, the plane moves past the domestic terminal all the way to the end of the runway, but this time it went past the international terminal, which was a really new experience for me. The plane took off without a problem and the drink service started. This is the in-flight meal. I chose a chicken. Ice cream was also served for dessert. It was delicious. By the time we finished eating, the plane had reached Taiwan already. The sunset is soon. The color outside is so beautiful.
Embarking ahead of our scheduled arrival. It's been a pleasure having you aboard with us on Cathay Pacific, and we do look forward to seeing you again soon. Cabin crew, 30 minutes to landing.
It's getting quite dark. Soon preparations for landing will begin. The flight from Fukuoka to Hong Kong is a short one, taking about 3 hours and 30 minutes. After descending quite a bit, we can now see the lights of land. The mountains visible on the right are on the Chinese mainland. Since Hong Kong International Airport is built on the water, the plane flies over the sea right up until just before landing. The airport itself is quite bright and sparkling, so you can clearly see it from the air. We've landed safely. The plane landed on the runway farther from the terminal. It looks like it's going to take quite a while to get to the terminal. The new terminal under construction is visible. Work is proceeding at a rapid pace in preparation for its opening. We finally made it to the terminal area. It took quite a while to get here. We'll be arriving at the spot shortly. My flight arrived safely and I have now disembarked. Thank you again for a safe flight. I've arrived in Hong Kong, so that's all for this video. How did you enjoy this flight from Fukuoka Airport? Thank you for watching my video.